Okay. When you visit a Japanese family house, how many times do you change your footwear? How many? How many times? I will say, if you live in America and those people don't change it, like, you know, some people in America, they don't take off their clothes when they go inside, right? So I will say 0. 4? Okay, for what? For what? For what? Okay, so it's 3 times. Okay, so first, you take off your shoes at the entrance and change it to indoor slippers, okay? Usually you don't go bare feet or with your socks. I mean, if you're a close friend, both are okay, but usually when you're a guest to some new places, you're gonna wear slippa. Yeah. So, like, you know, you're visiting your friend's house and then, yeah, sure, go ahead with like socks or barefoot. That's fine. But when you got an invitation to some place that you never been to, going there with barefoot or just like walking around with your socks is a little bit rude, considered as rude. But you don't need to prepare a slipper for yourself because they will. And if the owner of house didn't prepare slipper for you, that means you can walk around the house with your socks. But I will say, if you're going there for the first time, I will recommend not going there with a barefoot. Ne. It's your choice, but I recommend to not go there with a barefoot. Ne, so, in Japan. Ne, okay. So second time. That's the first time. Okay. So the second time. Second time is when you go into the bathroom. Sometimes they prepare a slipper for inside a bathroom. Okay? Why? Well, because it's filthy in there. It's filthy. So, you have to take off your indoor slipper front of door. Do not bring your indoor slipper inside a toilet. Or take out the toilet slipper outside of the toilet. It's filthy. Yes, so you need to take off your indoor slipper outside of the door before you go inside a toilet. And then, when you get inside a toilet, then you can wear your toilet slipper. Ne, yeah. Do not exchange slipper or do not bring or take out slipper from those rooms. Ne. So that's the second time. But the second one doesn't apply to everybody. Some people has it, some people don't. I don't have it, so some people does, some people doesn't. I don't have it. Like, I don't have slipper in my toilet. Ne. So that's like it depends on people. But if you have a slipper, if you found a slipper inside a toilet, you need to change it. Ne, so. But I do have indoor slipper though. So yeah. I don't walk around with my socks. I walk around with my indoor slipper. Ne, okay. So third times. Okay, the third time is if you're going to the balcony, there will be balcony we don't call it balcony that much. It's a fancier way to say it in Japan. Usually people say it veranda. I don't know why is it called veranda, but we call it veranda. Yeah. But yeah, when you go outside balcony, there will be another shoes prepared for you. So you need to take off your indoor slipper and change it to that one. So that's a third time. And also there is sometimes one more. So there is sometimes when you see tatami, you know what tatami is? It's like a floor. It's a very old style Japanese floor. For tatami, you have to take off your indoor slipper. So you have to get on there without any slipper or stuff. You have to get on there with your socks or barefoot. So in that case, I guess bare feet are okay, or socks are okay. You have to take it off. Ne. So no slipper for tatami. Ne. The tatami room is usually no slipper. So I guess it could be 4. 3 or 4 times, I guess. So the question of when you visit a Japanese home, how many times maximum do you change your footwear? I guess 3 or 4 times. Depends on people. So if you come to my house, it's only 1 time. But yeah, usually it's 1 to or 4 times. I think the best way is wear your clean socks when you go to when you're visiting the house that you never been there before. Wearing the clean socks will be the best. Yeah, no holes. No holes. I do wear socks with holes, but when you're going somewhere you've never been to, you gotta get the clean socks, no holes.
Yes, clean socks. Instead of wearing them for 2 days, and then flipping them inside out, and then wearing them 2 more days.
Ban! Ban だよ. Ne, so, how often do you replace your slipper? For me, never. No one comes here, so I have never. But maybe some house with a lot of guests, they do clean in a certain amount of time, I guess. I'm pretty sure they do cleaning. For me, never used it, so I haven't cleaned it yet. Ne, so. Use until they broke? I think so too. Ne. Oh, also I realized that if you go a little clinic in Japan, a lot of places have a slipper as well. So at the entrance, you need to take off, and then you need to get the indoor slipper as well. A huge hospital won't do it usually, but a small clinic in the town, they do that. So you need to take off your shoes and get the slipper, indoor slipper as well. Ne? Yeah, I think so. So, if you come to Japan, slippers everywhere. Everywhere slippers. Ne?
I have American 13 size feet. Nothing will fit.
Ooh, I wonder what size is that in Japan. But yeah, that is true. American shoe size is compared to American shoe shop, I think it's smaller. Ne? So, if you're planning to stay in Japan for a while, maybe if you have a big size of feet, you might want to bring some pair of shoes or socks by yourself because it will be smaller in here. Ne? That's true. That is true. Ne? So. And I think it's always okay to tell them if their slipper is too small for you. Just tell them that this one is too small. Ne, and I'm pretty sure they'll be okay with it. Oh, then you don't need to wear it like that. Ne, yeah. Does Japan have the shoe covers? I don't. Wait, shoe covers? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I saw them during COVID time. I saw them, but usually they don't have it. But I saw them sometimes during the COVID time, but nowadays, not really. Ne, what are the shoe covers? Oh, it's like this one. Like this one. So there was a place that I've been, and at the entrance they had some kind of a little machine, and when you put your feet in it, you get these covers. Ne, so yeah, they had that, but nowadays not really. Okay, so yeah, that's the slipper things in Japan. 次 next